वन्दे गुरूणां चरणारविन्दे सन्दर्शितस्वात्मसुखावबोधे निःश्रेयसे जङ्गलिकायमाने संसारहालाहलमोहशान्त्यै आबाहुपुरुषाकारं शङ्खचक्रासिधारिणं and you find out the answer by yourself.
Yeah. Because we are raised as a child, you ask questions to your parents, to a teacher. You always ask questions outside of yourself.
Right.
And yoga, you say yoga teaches you to ask the questions to yourself.
Sometimes we have to ask questions because we don't know yet. I think they have the answer correct. Maybe they have the right answer, maybe they don't have it. Once you get their answer, then we work on that. Oh yeah, that's just all about. Okay, I will do it. Then you will start getting the wrong result from it. So, maybe it is not right. You see, you start analyzing the thing. See, that's how you get the answer from yourself. That's how that's called as a self-discipline yourself. Once you start disciplining yourself, well, that's what it's all about. Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dhyana, dharana, samadhi. So, to get there, you have to start here, cleanse yourself first, through the asana practice. Then you start doing the pranayama. So it is like a chemistry, physics and chemistry. So that's how it's the combination of these two sciences lead you. It is all the how to get there. So you start from here. Then it will take you.
If some people are physically unable to do asanas,
right?
How could, because asana is normally the way into your yoga practice, and if somehow you can't do the asanas, how can you do yoga?
You mean disabled completely?
Yeah, for instance.
Yeah.
Or people with serious injuries, or
right.
What should they do to start yoga?
They can do the chanting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The chanting is just as powerful as yoga practice.
And how is that?
What is that?
How is that? The chanting can be...
The chanting comes out of the words, the sound, it makes the pitch of the sound helps the people who cannot do any yoga. So that's why it is called Bhakti Yoga. We start with that one. Okay. Then that has the same effect of practicing asana, and that will help them to get rid of problems they have. That's the strength. So it's been there for thousands of years. So there are so many ways. All the road leads to Rome, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
You go anywhere, right there is going to center. For example, one guy was asking questions he got a lot of questions. And then he goes, every teacher, every guru comes to town, he goes and asks them questions, and he's always confused. He didn't say, I don't know about this answer, I don't know, it's always. And one day when one guy comes to the town, then they told him yeah, you go and see this guy, he's been all around the world, he knows all the answers to your questions. Then the guy goes to him and asks him a question. Then he said, oh, I know you have a lot of questions, but I tell you, I give you the easiest way to find out the answers. And so, what is that? You go to this place and there is a hill. You climb up the hill and there is a temple right there. If you go in the temple, there is a book. It has answers for all your questions, no problem. Then he said, oh, great. And he goes and climbs up the hill into the temple. Then he see the book there, right there. I said, oh, okay, I'm finding the answer. And he opens the first page. It's a mirror. Second page, it's a mirror. Third page, it's a mirror. And he says, this is all mirror. he could not understand finally. It's a mirror. Then he realizes all these things is me. You see, it's everything is me. There's nothing there. So what you see in your head is what you see there. So then he realizes so all these answers is here. It's everything is me. Aham Brahmasmi. I am the creator. I am the destroyer. You know, I am the preserver. Everything is me. So he found the answer. Then he has no more questions. He already found it. That's what it is. The reflection is you. It's you. Where you think, what you do. So everything is you. Nobody else is doing it. So that's why it doesn't matter where they go, different kind of yoga, when they come back, they are actually practicing yoga. That's all it is. It's like in many styles or whatever. They can't change it. He cannot change the yoga postures. It's always there. You know, some people are good at talking, attracting people, you know. So they talk to make people laugh and smile, and then they're on the stage, you know. Then that kind of the people, a lot of people attracted to that kind. And then what else they do? That's it. Once again, they do the same thing. If we do from the salutation, they will say, let's start from the Padmasana. Let's go back the other way around. Like Shivananda, they go all the way backward to forward. Some people like that, I don't know why. But still they are practicing yoga, that's what it is.
And can you tell us something about, because your father brought Ashtanga Yoga to the West. So you were raised as a child in a yoga family.
Yeah, but in India we don't make a deal like that. I grew up in a yoga family or anything. Teaching yoga was my father's profession. And then when I showed interest in that one, then he started teaching me, you see. But in India we don't push our children to become what your father is. Many times the father don't want your children to be like him. They will say they're always a different opportunity from the son. So this is a great guru was once I met, and then he was inviting all the Sanskrit scholars, and then they were awarded with money and then with honor. And then he said it's like a saying, I don't want my son to be like me. Then Swamiji said, oh, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? And here you are, you're honored with all these people, and then this is the reward they're giving you. So what is wrong with that? Do you think you're inferior? I mean, it's like you're a scholar, right? So how can you say, I don't want my son to be like me? That means you don't want your son to be smart like you are. So, but in their head, they think being a Sanskrit professor is not a good job or whatever. I want my son to be a doctor or an engineer. That's what Indian mind thinks, always. So that's a big difference. I chose this because I'm attracted to, because since I was a kid, I was attracted to circus and everything, and then it was right there in my home. My father is a yoga teacher and he's doing all those things. So he said, oh my God, I met the right dad. So he encouraged me to do it. So then that's how I got involved. Then I got really serious about it too. Then when I started growing, I just don't want to sit in Mysore all the rest of my life. I wanted to take advantage of go out and travel around, so I did. And then I started going to the schools and colleges with my very best friend in India. His name is Hari. So me and him, we start going all around north part of India, giving the demonstrations in schools and colleges. Then they will give you some money. Then we got this little money for our food. It was great. It was like a life of a gypsy or something like that. We enjoyed it. Then somehow I came down and met the guy from the States. He loved it, he brought it. Then he invited. And then that's how it all started.
And then it came to the West.
The West, yes. That was the very first time when I came to the West, and people were always talking about everything. I practice yoga, Oh, today I ran 10 miles of bicycle. I ran 10 miles. I did not understand why they are verbalizing it. Why they are saying it. Why? In India, everybody rides a bicycle to get to their work. They practice their yoga. And if they are late to the work or something like that, they will be running to the office. Why they are verbalizing all these things? I did not understand that. Why keep on saying it? But that's the West. They want everybody to know what they did. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you for the interview.